Hey, I'm Paris, the Wicked Witch of the West, from I'm in Love with the Princess, and you're watching Disaster Files on the Hayden Hansen Company channel. Happy Halloween!
All is good in the dinosaur world. Everyone's happy. And then all of a sudden, explosion.
Hi, I am Hayden.
And I'm David, and this is the season finale of Disaster Files.
Today, we're diving into one of the biggest disasters this planet has ever seen. And when I say biggest, I mean it literally reshaped the entire history of Earth. No, not your last date. Dave, I'm talking about the KT event.
Yes, the one where the dinosaurs got yeeted into oblivion.
Yeeted? Dude, they were obliterated. 66 million years ago, a massive asteroid collided with Earth, and in doing so, wiped out about 75% of all life, including everyone's favorite prehistoric predators, the dinosaurs. This event, also known as the Chicxulub impact, was the very definition of a bad day.
Sounds like a prequel to Jurassic Park, except instead of resurrecting the dinosaurs for a theme park, we got not dying as our prize. Seems like a fair trade.
Well, if by fair trade you mean losing 75% of all species, seeing the skies darken for years, and watching the planet become a barren wasteland, then sure, a great trade.
Well, yeah, that's just nature's way of saying time to clean up the party. Maybe it was too wild for too long. But what actually happened?
So here's the deal. Around 66 million years ago, Earth was very different. Dinosaurs had been ruling the planet for over 160 million years, longer than we've been around by a long shot. They had sprawling forests, vast oceans, and a pretty cushy spot at the top of the food chain. Life was booming. Then, seemingly out of nowhere, disaster struck a 6-mile-wide asteroid, traveling at around 12 miles per second, slammed into the planet near what we now call the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico, where we see the massive asteroid, let's call it Rocky, barreling toward Earth, cutting through the atmosphere with a fiery tail.
6 miles wide? That's like a giant celestial bowling ball, and Earth was the last pin standing.
Yeah, and Rocky didn't just knock the pin over, it shattered the entire bowling alley. The impact released energy equivalent to billions of nuclear bombs, creating a crater nearly 93 miles wide and 12 miles deep. To put that in perspective, that's like 3 Chicagos stacked inside the crater.
So basically like an earth-shattering kaboom?
Exactly. When Rocky hit, it vaporized almost instantly, releasing heat so intense it caused wildfires for miles around, and the shockwave from the impact traveled at the speed of sound, flattening forests, creating massive tsunamis, and sending molten rock flying halfway across the planet. But the real kicker wasn't just the initial impact. It was the aftermath. Rocky didn't just take out a few trees and beachfront properties. The dust, ash, and debris from the impact were thrown so high into the atmosphere that it blocked out the sun. It was like the planet hit the ultimate snooze button, plunging Earth into a state of darkness.
So basically, the dinosaurs woke up, had their morning cup of coffee, looked outside and thought, wow, it's a little dark today.
Yeah, only they wouldn't be drinking coffee because everything was on fire. Imagine trying to function when the sun doesn't come out for months, or even years. Photosynthesis gone, the food chain decimated. No sun means plants can't grow, and if plants can't grow, the herbivores die. And if the herbivores die, guess what happens to the carnivores?
They get really hungry?
They get dead. This chain reaction led to what scientists call a mass extinction, event 75% of all life forms wiped out, from the top predator T-Rex down to the tiniest marine organisms.
That's harsh. No more dinosaur parties, no more dino raves, just silence. The discovery.
Now, here's where things get interesting. For a long time, scientists didn't actually know what wiped out the dinosaurs. They knew something huge happened at the end of the Cretaceous period, but they didn't have a clear culprit.
So it was like a 66 million year cold case.
Exactly. The mystery stayed unsolved for decades until 1980, when a father-son duo of scientists, Luis and Walter Alvarez, found something weird. They discovered a global layer of sediment rich in a rare element called iridium. Iridium isn't common on Earth, but is super common in asteroids and comets. This was a smoking gun. The Alvarez team theorized that this iridium-rich layer was evidence of an asteroid impact, and the timing lined up with the mass extinction.
Well, I love a good father-son detective story. This sounds like a plot of Indiana Jones and the mystery of the dead dinosaurs.
Yeah, except instead of ancient relics, they're digging through layers of dirt. But what they found changed everything. Their discovery gave rise to the impact hypothesis, the idea that the KT event was caused by an asteroid strike, and this theory has since become the leading explanation for why the dinosaurs disappeared. However, there's another twist to this story. Some scientists believe the asteroid wasn't acting alone. Around the same time as the impact, a series of massive volcanic eruptions were happening on the other side of the world in what is now India. These eruptions, known as the Deccan Traps, spewed tons of lava and gases into the atmosphere, possibly contributing to the environmental disaster.
So Earth was already having a bad day, and then the asteroid just came in and made it worse. Like if you're having a rough day at work, and then you spill your coffee all over your shirt, I guess.
Exactly. It's a 1-2 punch volcanic activity releasing toxic gases, combined with the asteroid impact kicking up even more dust and debris. It's possible that the Deccan Traps and the asteroid together created the perfect storm for extinction.
So basically, Earth got hit by two trucks at the same time. One was a giant space rock, and the other was a slow-moving lava flood. Talk about a rough commute.
Exactly. It's a 1-2 punch volcanic activity releasing toxic gases, combined with the asteroid impact kicking up even more dust and debris. It's possible that the Deccan Traps and the asteroid together created the perfect storm for extinction. Now, of course, an event this dramatic has left its mark on pop culture too. Obviously, we've got Jurassic Park with its resurrection of dinosaurs, which kind of plays with the idea that maybe the KT event didn't have to be the end for them. But beyond dinosaurs running amok, we've also got Hollywood's obsession with asteroid impacts.
Ah, yes. Let's talk about the cinematic masterpieces known as Armageddon and Deep Impact. It's like we have a weird fascination with watching giant rocks rule the Earth.
It's true. But here's the thing. If Rocky had been the asteroid in Armageddon, Bruce Willis would have had no chance. The Chicxulub asteroid was massive, and its speed was insane. Even if Bruce and his crew had somehow made it up there, nuking it would have been pointless. There was no stopping this one.
So basically, what you're saying is Armageddon lied to us. Well, at least Aerosmith got a song out of it. That was good.
Yeah. And I'm sorry to say, there was no emotional, slow-motion goodbye scene with a hero saving the world. The real-life KT event was far more brutal, and nobody made it out alive to tell the tale, except for the few lucky species that managed to survive. Of course, because this is the internet, there are some wild theories out there about the KT event. One of the more out there ones is the idea that the asteroid impact wasn't just a random accident, it was fated to happen to make way for humans.
Wait, so you're getting into some kind of cosmic destiny thing? Like the universe sent an asteroid as a hitman to take out the dinosaurs? So we could have our moment in the spotlight?
Yeah, kind of. It's called the anthropic principle. The idea is that if the asteroid hadn't hit, dinosaurs might still be roaming the Earth. And mammals like us might never have evolved into what we are today. So in a weird, existential way, we owe our existence to Rocky the asteroid.
So basically, I'm here today because some space rock decided to go bowling with Earth? That's pretty deep.
Yeah.
In a way, yeah. The extinction of the dinosaurs cleared the stage for mammals to thrive and evolve. It's one of those what-if scenarios. If the asteroid had missed, who knows? Maybe dinosaurs would have kept evolving, and we'd be living in a world run by sentient raptors.
Geez, I'm glad that didn't happen. Okay, now I want to see Jurassic Park, but with the roles reversed. Like, what if humans were the theme park attractions, but the dinosaur overlords?
Yeah, let's not dwell on that too much, but you can see how wild this gets. There's even a theory that the asteroid might have come from a disrupted planet between Mars and Jupiter, or that it was nudged by cosmic forces, maybe even alien intervention.
Oh boy, here we go. Next thing you're going to tell me is that aliens were driving the asteroid, like a UFO. The lasting legacy.
Yep, those little guys made it through. And because of that, we're sitting here today, talking about the downfall of the dinosaurs, rather than running from them. So, what do you think, Dave? Could anything have stopped this from happening? Or was it all just a cosmic inevitability?
But you got to hand it to those cockroaches, though. They always find a way to survive.
That's a grim way to look at it, but you're not totally wrong. Sometimes, catastrophe brings about new opportunities for life to evolve. It's just crazy to think about how one momentone impact could have such an enormous, lasting effect on the entire planet.
Honestly, I think Earth was due for a reset. Maybe the dinosaurs had it too good for too long, and the asteroid was just nature's way of hitting the refresh button.
Yeah, let's hope that doesn't happen anytime soon. But just in case, keep an eye on the sky, folks. You never know when it might be our turn. Thanks for watching, and remember, don't get yeeted by a space rock.
Yeah, stay safe, guys. And if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. We'll catch you next time on Disaster Files. We have a live dinosaur here, attacking our other dinosaurs. Get away from our dinosaurs, Mr. Turkey. He's like he wants to break out his friends. Turkey.
What disaster do you want to see next? Comment below. Happy Halloween to you all!